Okay. So, the other day, we had a message from a male wizard named Stephan asking us about some of the videos that we make.
Yeah.
Specifically the in progress videos, like the Tim in progress and the Shane in progress videos. And he was just asking for some tips on how to get started making videos like these.
And by the other day, we mean
September 29th. So, December. This is coming out in January.
This is coming out in January. December 31st for all.
Yeah, that's today.
Why did I say?
You're weird.
We'll edit that out.
You bleep it out.
All right. We'll bleep
Why
it
did
out.
I say it? It'll just say a bleep.
What?
And then you'll be like, what did I just bleep out? It's actually him just saying. Actually, it just bleeped for me too. It wasn't bad,
Well, you'll never know what we said.
but it wasn't bad.
You'll never know.
Getting down to business. If you're talking more about just the vlogging, just in general, I'm probably not the person to talk to because I do vlogs like once every 6 months. So I don't do a whole lot of vlogs now, but I do know some of the things that you should be doing if you are vlogging, and that is making content at least once a week, trying to make one little video. And for vlogging, that's not hard. That should be really, really easy for you to get done.
I mean, as long as you have something to rant about.
Yeah, just find something that you love.
Hate.
Or hate. There was a really good video about starting YouTube channels, and I'll link it in the description. It was by Olin Rogers, and it was just really, really good. And it was all about just being yourself, not following what other people are doing, but trying to be who you are. Because that's what people really want to see at the end of the day is who are you and what are you doing? Be yourself. Now, if you're talking more of like the Shane in progress videos where they're more action oriented with story and effects, there's a lot for that.
There's a lot for that. First off, you have to actually have a good story. If you don't have a good story, you're not going to have anything to talk about, and then you have no point of making the video in the first place.
It's not as hard as what other people would have you think. It does take a lot of time. I'm going to tell you that you don't need a whole lot of equipment. We do all of this with a very cheap camera, very cheap audio gear, and very cheap lighting.
Very cheap lighting, also very cheap costumes, cheap everything.
Yeah, but like the way that we make up for that is in the quality and in story. We don't have the money to go out and buy a fantastic camera. However, we can take more time to set up the lighting for the scene, which will improve your video like 400 times, by like 400 times. Because you can have
everybody's like super shadowy or super blown out. Like you're not going to be able to see anything, and then you're going to be so distracted by what you're seeing that you won't even pay attention to the story.
And you can have a $50,000 camera and have terrible lighting, and it'll look awful. We can get away with a lot if we just take the time to light the scene. It's not your equipment, it's who you are. It's your knowledge of film that will propel you through that. And I think that just leads me to my next point. Just commit to it. Like you just need to commit to whatever it is that you want to do. So if it's vlogging, if you're talking more about the vlogging side of that, just commit to it, which is super easy. You don't even need a real camera. Your phone would probably do fine, just as long as people love your personality and what you're doing. Even if you wanted to do a more story-oriented film, you could still use your phone to do that. You don't need a special camera. If I were to give you any tips though, however, as far as equipment, I would tell you to get some good sound equipment. It makes a huge difference whenever you're working with sound. We don't pay a lot of attention to sound because we can't see it. However, you can tell the difference immediately just going from a production sound quality to like some guy in his bathtub doing reviews on rubber duckies. I can't think of a better example right now. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then invest in lighting. And like the lighting that we use, I call it a can light, but it's actually a clamp light. It's got this little clamp, and you can just hook it on to anything. And then just you can buy a cheap bulb that looks cool. Like this is just a blue light bulb, and it's really awesome, man. I really like it, and I just throw it anywhere because it's amazing. I would tell you, you can do whatever you want to do. You can make whatever you want to make. Don't let your lack of experience or the lack of equipment that you have like stifle your creativity, because that's a part of you, and we want to see that part of you. So like, just to anyone out there just making videos, don't be defined by where you're at now or by the equipment that you don't have. Just do it. And you may feel stupid at first, but who cares if you're enjoying it and you're having fun and this is something that you want to pursue.
Yeah, especially because like at first everything sucked. Everything was terrible, and I can promise you I will not go back and watch any of our old videos again.
Yep.
Just because of how much like
they're so bad.
Yeah, just how bad we think they are.
And it wasn't even like just like the video quality, it was us.
Yeah, like we were terrible at acting, we were terrible at, story, we were terrible at writing.
And we weren't comfortable with seeing our personalities, with seeing ourselves. Yeah.
So if you don't act like yourself and you're not comfortable with people seeing yourself, like you really got to get over that.
Yeah.
You really got to get over that.
But it's good for you because then you get to confidence, and confidence will lead you to glory. Right?
Sort of.
I don't know. So I really want to sum this up like in a very coherent way.
We will ramble all we freaking want.
Okay. Be yourself. You don't need a lot to do a lot. You just need to put in the time and the effort. Don't be discouraged by where you're at, because you're just starting out as a filmmaker and you're going to grow. And so you're just going to keep getting better as you move along.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Your visions, your stories, they do mean something. People want to see them. People want to hear them.
Yeah. I mean, you may have to work at it. You may have to try it, like try a whole bunch of different things. But at some point, you're going to find a way that clicks to where you're going to be able to write your own story with your own plot, and everybody's just going to love it.
I know Jake Sidwell made this fantastic video. I'll put it in the linky box below. The linky box? That's good. The linky box below. The title of the video is called Filmmaking is a Terribly Colossal Heartbreak.
It's a very, very well done video, I might add.
And then if you would like some equipment ideas, there is a lot of free equipment on the internet, and I'll leave some links in the description. So as far as editing software goes, there's a really good one that's free right now. It's called HitFilm 4. We're not getting paid by them or anything, so believe me, there's no money being made here. This isn't just for Stephan the Magical Male Wizard. This is for every magical wizard, female or male.
Yeah.
So.
Also, if you really are a wizard, come talk to us.
We have a lot in common. If you're an actual wizard, believe me, we have a lot in common.
We have a lot in common.
That was just a sample. You can do it. Now go and do it. And other than that...
We have fun. Do you think he's going to be okay right now? He's so scared. What the crap is that? Don't scare little robots.